Alright guys, welcome to Mining Positivity with PJ. Oh man, do we have an episode today. I am so excited, and really this episode needs to happen now so that I can move forward with some other things, because if we take a look here, my armor, not looking so hot, and I don't really have a lot of diamonds, and we can't keep making armor and paying, levels to repair things. We need mending. And really the best way to get mending is with a villager that can give us mending. So that's what we're going to be doing today. But before we even get started there's some other things that we have to talk about. For one, I have been planting oak trees for a while now, hoping to get some bees, and it finally happened once I learned something. So I was curious whether or not bees can even spawn on this island. But do I have my shears on me? I do. Let me get those real quick. Just go ahead and get this. And I need to make another hive because he has nowhere to go and it's nighttime. So I was unsure if bees can even spawn on this island. Well, they can, but you have to have a flower within 1 block of an oak sapling. And then there's I believe it's a 5% chance that a bee can spawn. And when I say I planted a lot of oak trees, I mean like I planted a lot of oak trees, like a lot. And I was doing this for a long, long time. Once I put the flowers down, I probably did this whole area with like 6 or 7 trees, like 4 times, and then wound up getting some bees. So that's all it needed. But yeah, let me flip this to daytime real quick and also talk about something very strange that's been happening. Actually, you know what? No, we don't need to flip this to daytime. We need to get moving on this episode, and I've got the things in here that I want to kind of get moving on. So the first thing I want to do is get some end chests going, because we need to be able to move a lot of things back and forth to a lot of locations. So we'll go in our workroom here for a second. If we've got some blaze powder and we've got ender pearls, we can make an eye of ender. So we can make 8 of those, and I'm going to do that. Then with these 8 eyes and 9 obsidian, it takes 9. I mean, or what is that, 3, 6, it's 8. Okay, 8. But yeah, it's a lot. But we can make 8 of these, and I'm going to do that because, and yeah, it took a long time to mine all that obsidian that I had. It was brutal. But we need these end boxes. We need these end chests. We need one in here. I don't know where we're going to put that quite yet. I don't want to just put it anywhere, so we'll hold off on that. But we needed these, so we'll just kind of store them up here until we get all the places we want to put them. And the other thing is, I've been waiting for a long, long time to make this. We're finally going to have a spyglass, and I haven't done it. I wonder if there was an achievement for it, so I wanted to do it on camera and see if we wind up getting an achievement. But look at this. That's awesome. It really does zoom far. I've seen people on PC using like that Optifind, but this zooms pretty far, and it's perfect. I mean, I love it. It's super cool. There's not really like a bunch of things to look at around. How did you even spawn? See, as soon as I built that dock, I think I opened myself up to some spawns. And he didn't even give us any string. But that brings us to our next thing. The reason I was trying so hard to get these bees is because I've been wanting to make candles since candles were a thing. So if we take this 16 string and this honeycomb, which we didn't need all that honeycomb, but we take that and we come over here, we can finally make candles. Oh, guys, I'm so excited about this. I'm so excited about the candles. And then, I don't know because I haven't done this yet, I think we can just dye them. So, let's go ahead and go get some dye real quick. I'm curious, just like... Oh, you have to flint and steel to light them up. I forgot about that. Okay. But yeah, let's get some dye. Oh, I currently only have red dye. Alright. Well, I definitely want some black candles. In this chest, I should have... Yeah. Oh, yeah. We've got lots. So let's go make some black dye. And then my guess is that you take the black dye and you mix it with the candle, and it just becomes a black candle. Right? Maybe? Yes. Oh, it's a 1-to-1. Okay. Well, we're gonna need a little more of that. Wow, 1-to-1. That's brutal. Let's do like 9 of them. I don't want to do too many because there are some places I was thinking the white candle might look nice. But let's make this die. Let's just start there. And Haunted Realm. Haunted Realm. I know you guys heard that. Haunted Realm. Okay. So another thing that's been happening is my beds disappear. They're like physically there, but they're not there. And so if I place an item down, the bed just disappears. But if I just whack at the thin air, the bed will break and I'm able to replace it. So there's some weird things going on there. I think I want the black candles here. Oh, I can't put them there. I can put them here. And then maybe like 3 over here. All right. Oh, this is an exciting moment. Look at that. Oh, that looks so cool. I haven't actually seen these. That's like the perfect amount of light. What? Okay, I think I'm going to have to break this shelf because I would like some candles right there. Although, I like the way that shelf looks. Guys, that's so cool. This is literally, you're seeing my reaction for the first time. I have not seen these in person. Wow. They are very cool. And I definitely wanted to have some in here. I think you gotta go. Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll have like 3 over here, but only like 2 over here. Oh, those are, man. Yeah, those are just awesome. Candles are amazing. Maybe it's actually okay. Wait, did they die out? Wait, do the candles die out after a while? Maybe they need room above them? I don't know, let's sleep. Let's see what happens. Like I said, the candles are so new to me, maybe you have to relight them all the time. I thought they just burned indefinitely, but maybe not. Yeah, look, that just burnt out. Oh, maybe it was just, okay, maybe they just kind of go, that's the animation. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, okay, that's just part of the animation. I just overreacted and started flicking things. Okay, yeah, cool. Candles, definitely awesome. As awesome as I thought they would be. I think the black candles look the best to me, so let me just get some more of those. We'll go ahead and throw this, oh wait, what do we have? We have dye. So these spider eyes are going to bring us to our next part. We actually need spider eyes. There's really only one thing that I know of that you need them for, which is the potion of weakness. We're going to need some gunpowder. We're going to put this dye away because we don't need that. We're going to need some sugar. So let's get some sugar cane, which we've got a decent amount. And I think that's all we're going to need here to make what we need. This is definitely we got to get some candles in here. Maybe like 2 there. Like, oh, you can't put candles apparently on upside down stairs. Like, that's not a thing. So, can't do that. Oh, but we could put some here, and this will look cool. Yeah. I probably shouldn't be clicking doors open with this thing. Start setting the house on fire. Yeah, cool. All right. So, we've got our blaze rod from our previous episode. I was able to fish these bottles, but I did wind up just making some bottles in here somewhere. Yeah. But I think all we don't need nether wart for this. I think we just need to ferment the spider eye. So we'll turn this sugar cane into sugar. Yep. Then we will hopefully see the recipe here to make a fermented spider eye. We're missing something. Oh, we need mushrooms. I did not know that, but we've got more than enough mushrooms to last a lifetime. So we'll grab those. We'll go ahead and make our... Actually, let's just make the stack, because what are we going to do with them? Let's go ahead and we'll do this. We'll throw one in there. We'll throw one in there. Is it actually doing... It is doing something. Okay. And so this should say Potion of Weakness. And then we'll be able to add this gunpowder and make it a splash potion of weak. Yes. Okay, that's what we wanted. So we'll come here. We'll come here. Then we've got these golden apples. Can you guess where we're going? We're going to cure some zombie villagers. So I had talked before about how I had some zombie villagers, and we were ready to cure them up. So that's what we're going to be doing. Let's just go ahead and throw that up there for now. We'll go ahead and take these. We only have 3 villagers right now, so we don't really need to take the other ones. And let's just do some inventory management here for 1 second. All right. Oh, guys, I've been waiting for this moment for quite a while now. Oh, and I really need to harvest the vine farm. That thing's fully grown. But yeah, I've been really, really excited about doing this. And so I'm going to show you how I build zombie traps. I have something I've been doing for a while, and it works really well for me. I never have any problems with it. It's made out of dirt, so it's resource efficient. It's super easy to do, and it's really effective. You can see the boat all the way over here. That boat, that shipwreck we saw. Look at that. Does this work underwater? I wonder if this works underwater. It does. Well, not really. I guess we got to make some potions of night vision, because you can see really well in the water with some night vision potion. All right, so you can kind of see the structure already. That dirt hut right there. Oh, this thing's weird to hold. Okay, so that dirt hut over there, it's a zombie villager trap, and I'll show you how it works in a second here. Let's just get over to the island, and then we can go ahead and just get our stuff ready here. Yeah. Okay. So, the way this works is that you throw your zombie villager up in there, and you get them in really easy by removing this block and the block over here at the end. Then you let the zombie villager chase you to about here. You start sprinting. You put the block down and you sprint all the way back, and they can't run. So by the time you're over here and you put this down, they're stuck in there. And so we have Robert here, and we're going to hit him with this splash potion. And then we're going to give him the apple, and he's going to cure up. And then we're going to have our very first villager. And I actually have... And he's definitely going to give us mending. We're gonna make it to where he gives us mending. But I actually have a village kind of pre-ready for us over there. I've been doing some work, and we're going to take a tour of what I've been designing. I was kind of going for a mushroom villager setup. So the houses have like a mushroom theme. The cell stands have like a mushroom theme and things like that. So yeah, I think this is going to be cool. It does take a while for these guys to kind of heal, so you just got to be patient with them. But I did name him and the 2 I have trapped in here so that they don't despawn on me. We got James in here, and we got Oliver. So we'll leave them be. Getting one of those out without both of them to get in the trap is going to be interesting. I think I'm going to struggle with that one a little bit. Hopefully we don't lose one. Also, doing that at night, you can't let them out during the day because they burn to death. but doing it at night while there's creepers and endermen and everything around is also really difficult. So, but when you're just catching them in the wild, and this area they do spawn, zombie villagers do spawn here, but when you catch them in the wild like this, you can easily use this trap and then just run away. And then come back in the daytime and cure up your guy. The only thing is you got to remember to name them or have something in their hand. And there we go. We have our first villager. So we'll just have him come out. Oh, nope. We're going to have him go in the boat with us. And yeah. All right. So now we just get ourselves over to the water. This part can be a little tedious. Just kind of getting to the water and things. This is a good chance to talk about some positive stuff. So I've been having a fantastic weekend. I've been spending time with family. I went outside today and did some yard work and things like that. And anytime you can get outside and spend some time connecting with nature and things like that, you're always going to feel better. So yeah, that was good. It was good getting some sunlight and just being outside. It could have been cooler. It was a bit warm, but it was all right. Oh, we have a villager over there. I think it's worth checking to see what he's selling right now because there's some saplings that we still need to get. Let's see. What is rotted dirt? That must be new. Those are terrible trades, buddy. So no, thank you. Yeah, I have not seen rotted dirt until this morning. I was playing a little this morning, working on this village island over here that we're going to see in a second. So one of the first things I did was I raised the shoreline so none of the drowned can get up there. And then I created this little water bridge here so we can get our villager up. And this does work, but you have to kind of play with it a little bit. Okay, maybe we need to take out one piece of grass. Am I still in the boat? I am not in the boat. Oh. Okay, nobody's in the boat. Okay, we're back in the boat now. So let's try this again. This part definitely not easy, but it can be done. So you kind of want to center yourself up. You have your water trail going. You want to be moving with it for sure. I don't know why it's not bringing the boat up. Before it was definitely bringing the boat up. Let's see. No. Okay, well this is definitely not good. So we're going to go to plan B here. Because it's going to be dark here in a second. And we're going to have problems. So let's get him... Let's get that out of there. Okay, come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Oh, no. This is gonna get bad. We need to get him up on the land. Oh, no. Oh, no, guys. This is not working. What if I think maybe I brought some leads. Okay, maybe I can use the leads to pull him up the water. I know you can pull boats with leads, so maybe that'll work. Okay. Okay, now what if I swim up here? Can I tug him up? Okay. That's kind of working. Hey, that worked. Okay, let's just kind of put that there for a moment. Let's go ahead and repair this because we don't want any mobs coming in here. So because we're still on the Mushroom Island, they can't spawn. They can spawn down there, but they can't actually get up here. So now, if I can push the boat, I think I can push the boat this way and then try to push it through the gate there. Success. Alright, we need to get actually in this boat. Or no, we don't. We can just take this now, put it, or that works too. So this part will be slow, but we're here. We got them in. We know the method now. We can use the lead to pull them up. I think we can get through this little spot. Yes, yes we can. Okay. And then we're gonna go over here. And I want him to bind to this bed in here. So this is my idea, which he already took this workstation, so that's good. Yeah. That's not a good trade, so we'll be changing that. But we have this bed here. I want to make sure that he binds to this bed. So if I lay that down, we should see a little green thing appear above his head. There we go. So low green above his head, above the bed. We know he bound to that station. Everything is good. All right, so I just kind of prepped like a couple little houses right here. So we have this one. I have no idea what job I wanted this to be. There's no bed here yet. It's in this chest because we've got to make sure that the villagers bind to things in order. No workstations in here, but we've got 2 different rooms. Someone will be in here. Someone will be in there. Oh, it's a good thing I just noticed that. That cannot be out because they'll bind to that too. So got rid of that. But I did this by putting like 2 of these blocks and then a piece of, oh, what's the name of this dirt? There's soil that mushrooms will grow on in any, yeah, this podzol. Mushrooms will grow on that in any biome. So I went 1, 2, podzol right there, mushroom, bone mealed it up, then replaced the podzol with this, and then had our bell. So, all right. So now, he loses his job. His trade's reset. We come back here. He gets a new job. And we get channeling 1. So, we don't want that. We'll wait till he's done sparkling. What we want is mending. And so his prices are going to be reduced from what they normally are because he was zombified and cured. So these actually would be much higher. Okay, we don't know what that is, but it doesn't matter. We don't want that. Alright guys, it took so long to get him to give me this trade, but we got it. So, now what we want to do is we want to lock him in, and we need to buy things in order to get him to level 2, and then he should be locked into the mending trade. There. Now his trades should be locked. And we can't buy our first mending book because we don't... Oh, wait. I could probably craft a book real quick. Because I would love to get a mending book. That would be fantastic. I know the first item I'm going to put it on is a diamond hoe because that tool gets destroyed pretty quickly. But it's great for harvesting trees. You get so many sticks and everything. It's just fantastic. Oh, we actually don't have enough. Okay, so what else will he trade us? That's decent. I could buy one of these, and then that will level him up some more. But alright, we got our mending trader. Whew, that was not easy. That was not easy at all. And actually, I'm a little nervous about this rain and stuff, so I'm going to kind of nudge him under the awning of his house. Because I don't know if you know this, but if a zombie or if a villager gets hit by lightning, they turn into a witch. And so we don't want to lose our mending villager and have him become a witch. And he is tied to that bed. He wants to go in the bed. I'm almost tempted to let him just do his thing now, but I think it would be better if we just kind of hold off on that until we get all of our villagers over here and start trading up. So yes, I'm so excited. We've got our mending villager. That's going to help out so much, and that's so huge for the series. Because now we can start working on netherite and things like that. But we kind of needed that next piece in place first. So that all said, I'm going to go ahead and head back to the island now and see if we can't get our next zombie out of there. And we should be good. Let's go ahead and break this. Okay. Wait, what? Oh no, I have thorns on. That's right. I have thorns on my armor. Yeah, be careful of that. So, alright, we lost one. Oh, that stinks, because he had a name tag and everything. Yeah, that does stink. Alright, so you just put that there. You run over here. You put this down there, and then he's trapped. Then you leave, because you do not want to be around here and have a creeper accidentally blow that area up. That would be the very opposite of what you want happening. We'll go back and get our villager. I'm a little bummed that we lost the one. I wasn't thinking about thorns being on my armor. I actually completely forgot about that. But with 2 villagers, you can breed all the villagers you want, and then we just need to get a zombie over there. Wow, that's like a full set of gold armor that can't... What are the odds? This is like something that's like unheard of as far as odds. And I also don't understand what even killed him. Because, yeah, a full set of armor, of gold armor, that's just weird. I don't know what to make of that. I kind of want it. I feel like it's like lucky armor or something. Like, the odds of that are so small. I kind of want to have it. I mean, I know there's no such thing, but yeah. Alright, so, we've got our boy up in here. What's up, James? Okay, so now we need to cure James. So we'll go ahead and throw our potion at him. Did we get him? We did. We'll give him his golden apple and cure him up. Okay, he bound to that bed. That's good. And then...
Huh?
Carrots and pumpkins. I feel like, yeah, 1 pumpkin for that's probably not bad, right? All right.
Huh?
Now, please trade with us. And you're a level 2 farmer. Great. Oh, and melons for... Okay, he was actually the perfect guy. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. And he gives us 4 apples for 1 emerald, so I don't have to kind of tear down trees for apples anymore. Yeah. Alright, I think we're free to kind of get these guys out of their boats and leave them be so they can do their jobs and live their lives here. Yeah, I really like this. I like how they'll walk up and use their little boots. I'm curious what he does and if he starts actually farming and things like that. But if he is going to farm, I want him farming carrots. So we'll have to get our hoe and then come back here. Oh. Did he just compost something? Sounded like he composted something. But yeah, I like how they walk up to their little things. And then inside of here, we'll have the two guys we get there to do their thing. And yeah, we'll breed these guys up. And then I'll start working on the zombifier. I'll probably bust these out, put some gates here. Yeah, let's see. Thankfully, villagers can't open gates, so... See, this is why I wanted to have, like, an open village. I want these things to happen. And, yeah. So, I think that's gonna do it for the most part for today. And, we'll kind of leave with our positive thought of the day. Let me get away from these guys, because they can get kind of loud. And these cows can get kind of loud, too. Man, these cows are just everywhere. They drive me nuts. They drive me so nuts. Oh, this is another spot on the island. I was thinking of terraforming this into a huge just garden where you can come here and there'd be great trees and just tons of flowers and things. But for now, our little flower garden will be where the bees are. And I'm going to see if I can get one more beehive to spawn. I can just start making the little bee boxes. And that would be fine, or little beehives. But I want actual, like, the full beehive that spawns on the tree. This right here. I want these. I can make a bunch of these just so there's room for the bees, and I need to do that probably now. But again, that's like off-camera work here. But I'd like to get another tree to spawn with one of these hives, just so I can have them. I think they're a cool block. I think they look really cool. And also this tree, I'm not super fond of it, and I had to break it apart a little bit. But this is a nice looking one. So maybe I'll put it on this tree. Or maybe I'll grow some trees, kind of like I did with the mushroom over there, where you put 2 of these already down, these oak logs, then put a piece of dirt, then bone meal the tree, then remove the dirt and put the log, and you have a nice large tree. So maybe I'll do that. And I want to keep the bees kind of in this area. I don't want them roaming around. So, alright. Yeah, let's head on down to the mines real quick, where it's nice and quiet. Oh, actually, no. There's something else that we need to do on this episode that I've been waiting a long time to do. So, if we come in here, now that we've been to the nether, we need 2 things. We need some soul sand. Yes, soul sand. So we'll take that. Haunted realm. I know you heard that. Haunted realm. We'll take that. And then in the water area, I really, really need to share that. The water area, we have this magma block. And so I made everything ready to have water elevators. So this one will pull you, this one will push you up. This one will pull you down when placed underneath water. The caveat is that every water block has to be a water source block. But the easy way to do that is to just plant this kelp in the block. And then I just dug straight down. I just went for it. I put a bucket of water at the top so water was falling. So even if I did fall into lava, it would have turned to cobblestone fairly quick. And then I would be able to just break that. And then we'll have this one be our pull down. So if I break that and put that there, from now on, that'll just pull you right down. And then if we come right over here and break this, break that block, put that there, give it a second, there we go. It will shoot us straight up. You get to collect all that kelp that we just had. And we go over here, and it'll pull us straight down. The only thing with the magma block is you do take like a hit of damage when you land on it. So you just want to get out real quick. But yeah, it did hit me. Yeah, so I've been wanting to do that for a while, so that's done. I'm going to clear this whole thing out. I like the height of that. I'm going to clear this all out and make this look like an actual mine at some point. But right now I'm just using this as markers of where to stop because I don't know what else to do with redstone. I'm not a big redstone person, so and the block is kind of hideous to me. Maybe it's a good Halloween block, looks like a blood splatter or something like that, but yeah. So let's just go mining. So what I was going to say today was the importance of smiling. Smiling is important for a lot of different reasons. And I would challenge you to wear your smile today because when you smile, you release endorphins into your body that naturally make you happy. When people see you smiling, it usually causes a reaction in them and they begin to smile as well. And then they, in turn, are happy and they associate that happiness with you because you did make them feel happy. So it's a great way to build friendships, to get people to see that you're a friendly person and that you're trustworthy and things like that. And the more you kind of just practice smiling, the more you will naturally smile. A lot of people can get self-conscious like, oh, I don't have the straightest teeth or I don't have like the best smile in the world. That really doesn't matter. It's the act of actually smiling that matters because that just doing that and people seeing that, it's very contagious, just like yawning. And it will make you happier and it will make the people around you happier and just spread joy. And like I had said before, when you're making others happy, you're definitely going to make yourself happy too. And I think that's going to do it for today's episode. We did a lot. Man, a lot. We made a bunch of new items and sorry the camera's so close to my face there, but we made a bunch of new items and made a village and got villagers and all kinds of things. So yeah, I think this has been a great episode. You guys are awesome. Thanks for joining me and have a fantastic day. Bye.